hit the HomeGoods jackpot. I know my bags say Marshalls. I was definitely at HomeGoods. I stopped in to take a peek at the holiday section, but it was the everyday home decor items that blew me away. I filmed while I was there, and you'll see by the end of it, my shopping cart is full. Every time I turned the corner, it just kept getting better and better. Let's start unpacking some of these items, and I'll show you what I found. There was an aisle filled with so many amazing stoneware pieces that immediately caught my attention. Honestly, if I had the room, I probably would have taken all of this home with me. I want to quickly show you this gigantic vase. It was so heavy, I wouldn't have been able to lift it even if I wanted to. I was able to spin it around just enough to see the price, $69.99. I just feel like something that good of quality, that size, could easily be sold at a higher end store for at least double that price. So I like to use a pitcher as a vase. I had this one pitcher for the longest time. I recently dropped it and it broke, and I was so bummed because I used it so often. Anyways, I was really excited to see that HomeGoods had an amazing selection. I had the hardest time picking between two. I just kept pushing them around the store in my cart until I was finally able to make up my mind. I decided to go with this one. I like that it has a mix of finishes. The body is more smooth, whereas the handle and the base have more of an unfinished appearance. And for this, I paid $34.99. Across the aisle, I found this base, and it's pretty similar to the picture in that it has a mix of finishes. There's also this really beautiful, delicate crackle detail. At first I thought that I could use this outside, maybe as a shallow pot, put moss in there, try to grow herbs. The thing is, this is so much heavier. I'm afraid if we filled it with dirt and then if we had to water it, that it would be too difficult to move if we had to. But then I thought that we could pair it with the pitcher. The base, by the way, is $39.99. I don't know if you've ever seen an antique basin set. I've always loved them. If you can find the set, they can be very pricey. So I'm so excited that I can create a really similar look from HomeGoods at a fraction of the cost. I also found 3 incredible wooden decor pieces. For this first one, I'm not quite sure what the name of the shape of it is. If you know that information, please feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. I would describe it as having a 3D cross shape. It is so beautiful. The wood is aged, the seams are exposed. I wish I got a little bit more footage of it because I ultimately did decide to put it back. It was a difficult decision because there was so much character to it, and I believe it was only $29.99. I think it's just a little bit too modern for my house, but I wanted to include it because I think it would look amazing styled on top of a coffee table or on a bookcase. But can we please talk about this second wooden decor piece that I found? So when I first saw this, it was bundled into this little ball on the shelf, and I went to go pick it up, and this thing just kept going and going. It is so big. I have wanted one of these larger links for forever, and I've never seen one like this at HomeGoods before. I've had my eye out on something like this at a different store, and I think that link is like $120, $140, but this one from HomeGoods is $79.99. This is from the same brand as that 3D cross. The company is Indian Connection. A note on the back of this from the company, it says made from reclaimed wood native to India across the Himalayan regions. This wood was once used in railway tracks, ships, old houses, and buildings. Upcycling wood to meet today's ever-growing need for sustainable, eco-friendly home decor inspires positive change. I love that. So great company, and I'm really excited for this find. And the last item that I wanted to share was this wooden tray. I only had the intentions of showing it in store, but I really wish that I had picked it up. There's just so many things you can do with a wooden tray. There's some fun to style, especially as we're coming up to the fall and winter seasons, and they're also really practical. I love that this one is circular. It had amazing handles. It was solid wood. I could totally see putting mugs on the tray and keeping it next to a hot cocoa station. This one was only $16.99. Yeah, I really wish I had grabbed that one. And my last two items are towels, so I thought that I would show them to you together. I have a set for bath and then also for kitchen. I think we'll start with the kitchen towels first. It's a set of 2 from Cynthia Rowley, and these are just the most unique kitchen towels I've ever seen. The material resembles a fine knit sweater. There's beautiful, delicate pointelle detail. One towel is in a needed orange color, and then the other towel is in a mustard yellow. I cannot wait to use these in the fall and as we come up to Thanksgiving, and I can definitely report back how they hold up as kitchen towels. I've never seen them made out of that kind of material, but I hope that she comes out with more colors. Could you imagine these in a muted pink or even a sage green for spring? I think that'd be so pretty. Fingers crossed. But for the set of 2, it is $12.99. And last but not least, the most perfect French country bath towel. I know it's strange to love a towel that much, but there's a lot of detail here and I appreciate it. On the body of the towel, you have a thick beige stripe. It's complementary to a thinner stripe on the band. On one side of the towel, there is a shorter thread, and the second side gives you a more plush option. These are from the brand DKNY, and they are $8.99 a piece. Thank you so much for joining me in today's